Kdramas that have villains that will melt your heart. Villain Baek Tae-min, played by Kwak Si-young in Chicago Typewriter. The drama tells the story of Han Se-ju, played by Yoo Ah-in, a successful writer who discovers an antique typewriter that transports him back to the 1930s. There, he meets a group of writers and activists fighting against the Japanese occupation. However, Baek Tae-min, a rival writer and Se-ju's nemesis, emerges as a formidable villain. Tae-min is a complex and ruthless character driven by a dark past and a desire for power. He's willing to do whatever it takes to eliminate his enemies and achieve success, including betrayal, manipulation, and even murder. Throughout the series, Tae-min's character takes center stage, driving the plot forward with his villainous actions. His rivalry with Se-ju is a central theme, and their confrontations are intense and thrilling. 2. Hello Monster boasts a masterfully crafted villain in Young Sun-ho, played by Park Bo-gum. This charismatic and intelligent character is always one step ahead, manipulating people and situations with ease. His calm and collected demeanor hides a dark and twisted mind, willing to use violence and exploitation to achieve his goals. Young Sun-ho's villainy is chilling, with a subtle smile and air of confidence that makes him seem always in control. He plays a cat-and-mouse game with the protagonists, Lee Hyun and Detective Cha Ji-an, always staying one step ahead. But what's even more twisted is his tragic backstory, driving him to seek revenge and control. He uses his intelligence and charisma to manipulate people, gaining their trust before destroying them. With no empathy or remorse, Young Sun-ho is a complex and fascinating villain who will keep you on the edge of your seat. His game of cat and mouse with Lee Hyun and Detective Cha Ji-an will keep you guessing until the very end. 3. Voice. Mo Tae-gu starts off as this seemingly normal guy, but as the story unfolds, you realize he's got some serious issues. He's got this creepy smile and an unnerving calmness that makes your skin crawl. But what really sets him off is his obsession with the main character, Kang Kwon-ju. He starts off by playing this pitiful guy who's been wronged by society, but slowly, his true colors come out. He's got this genius-level intellect, but he uses it for all the wrong reasons. He starts manipulating people, using his charm and wit to get what he wants. But what's really chilling is when he starts to unravel. His obsession with Kang Kwon-ju reaches new heights, and he starts to lose his grip on reality. He becomes violent, unpredictable, and downright terrifying. The way Kim Jae-wook plays Mo Tae-gu is just masterful. He brings this level of depth and nuance to the character that makes you both hate and pity him at the same time. You're drawn into his twisted world, and you can't help but wonder what he'll do next. Overall, Voice is a must-watch for any K-drama fan, and Mo Tae-gu's villainous performance is a big reason why. He's complex, terrifying, and utterly fascinating, and you won't be able to take your eyes off him. 4. Itwan Class. Jang Geun-won is the son of a wealthy and influential businessman, and he's got a serious entitled streak. He's used to getting what he wants, when he wants it, and he doesn't care who he steps on to get there. What's really interesting is how he's connected to Park Seroi's past. He's the one who bullied Seroi in school, and his actions led to Seroi getting expelled. And if that wasn't enough, his father's company is also responsible for Seroi's father's death. As the story unfolds, Jang Geun-won becomes more and more unhinged. He's got this smug smile and an air of superiority that just makes you want to punch him. He's constantly scheming and plotting to take down Seroi. And Bo Hyun plays Jang Geun-won perfectly. He brings this level of arrogance and entitlement that makes you hate him, but also makes you fascinated by his character. You can't help but wonder what he'll do next, and how Seroi and his team will overcome his obstacles. Number 5. Suspicious Partner. Ji Yoon-hyuk starts off as this charming and friendly guy who's a good friend of No Ji-wook's. But as the story unfolds, you realize he's got a dark side. He's got this smooth-talking, manipulative nature that makes you question his true intentions. What's really interesting is how he uses his charm and wit to get away with some pretty heinous crimes. He's got this ability to make people trust him, to make them believe he's on their side, and then he uses that trust to manipulate them. But what's even more chilling is his backstory. He's got this troubled past that's driven him to become the person he is today. He's got this deep-seated need for control and power, and he's willing to do whatever it takes to get it. Yoon Hyun-soo plays Ji-yoon Hyuk perfectly. He brings this level of depth and nuance to the character that makes you both hate and pity him at the same time. You're drawn into his twisted world, and you can't help but wonder what he'll do next. Overall, Suspicious Partner is a must-watch for any K-drama fan, and Ji-yoon Hyuk's villainous performance is a big reason why. He's complex, terrifying, and utterly captivating, and you won't be able to take your eyes off him. 6. Flower of Evil. Baek Hee-sung in Flower of Evil is a masterfully crafted villain. On the surface, he appears to be a loving husband and father, but beneath that facade, he's hiding a dark and sinister secret. As the story unfolds, Hee-sung's behavior becomes increasingly erratic and suspicious, causing his wife, Ji-won, to question his true identity, and that's when the cracks in his perfect facade start to show. Hee-sung's ability to manipulate those around him is chilling. He uses his charm and wit to keep Ji-won and others from discovering his true nature, but as the investigation into the serial murders intensifies, Hee-sung's mask begins to slip, revealing a calculating and menacing individual. What's even more terrifying is how Hee-sung's dark past is slowly revealed, showing a trail of deceit and violence that threatens to destroy everything he holds dear. His true identity is expertly woven throughout the story, keeping you guessing until the very end. 7. Strangers from Hell. Strangers from Hell boasts a chilling villain in Seo Moon-jo, played by Lee Dong-wook. Initially, Moon-jo appears friendly and helpful as the manager of the dormitory where the main character, Yoon-jong, lives. However, his true nature is slowly revealed, exposing a master manipulator who uses charm and wit to control others. Moon-jo's villainy is subtle at first, but gradually becomes more overt, showcasing a twisted sense of humor and a sadistic desire to cause pain and suffering. His actions are terrifying, and his true intentions are slowly revealed, exposing a dark and sinister mind. Lee Dong-wook's portrayal of Moon-jo is phenomenal, bringing depth and nuance to the character. Moon-jo's smile is particularly chilling, and his backstory adds complexity to his character. You'll be drawn into his twisted world, wondering what drove him to become the person he is today. Overall, Seo Moon-jo is a complex, menacing, and utterly fascinating villain who makes Strangers from Hell a gripping thriller. His performance is a major reason to watch the drama, and he's sure to leave a lasting impression as one of the most memorable K-drama villains. Number 8. Scholar Who Walks the Night. Scholar Who Walks the Night features a captivating villain in Gui, a powerful and enigmatic vampire who secretly controls the royal court. Initially, Gui appears as a mysterious figure, pulling the strings from behind the scenes. However, his true nature is gradually revealed, exposing a calculating and ruthless individual who uses his charisma and supernatural powers to manipulate others. Gui's villainy is multifaceted, showcasing a twisted sense of purpose and a desire for dominance. His actions are terrifying, and his true intentions are slowly revealed, exposing a dark and sinister mind. Gui's character is complex, with a rich backstory that adds depth to his persona. His presence is mesmerizing, and his smile is particularly chilling. You'll be drawn into his dark world, wondering what drives him to seek power and control. Overall, Gui is a compelling, menacing, and fascinating villain who makes Scholar Who Walks the Night a gripping tale of good versus evil. His performance is a major reason to watch the drama, and he's sure to leave a lasting impression as one of the most memorable K-drama villains. Number 9. Tale of the NineTailed Lee Ran. The half-brother of Lee Yeon is a captivating yet menacing villain who brings darkness and chaos to the mortal world. With his seductive charm and supernatural powers, he preys on humans, luring them with promises of granting their deepest desires. However, his true intentions are sinister, as he tricks them into paying a steep price for their wishes, reveling in their suffering. Lee Ran's contempt for humans is deeply rooted, stemming from his half-human heritage. He delights in toying with his victims, using his powers to manipulate and deceive. His actions are a perfect blend of charm and cruelty, making him a compelling and formidable antagonist. Number 10. Vincenzo. Vincenzo features a ruthless and cunning villain in Jang Han-seok, the CEO of Babel Group, who will stop at nothing to achieve his goals. With a charming smile and a silver tongue, he manipulates those around him, using his intelligence and wealth to maintain his grip on power. Jang Han-seok's villainy is multifaceted, showcasing a mastermind who uses every tool at his disposal to eliminate his enemies. He employs underhanded tactics, bribery, and even murder to maintain his corporation's dominance. His actions are driven by a desire for power and control, with no regard for human life or morality. As the story unfolds, Jang Han-seok's true nature is revealed, exposing a complex and terrifying individual who will do anything to achieve his objectives. His rivalry with Vincenzo Cassano, the titular character, is a game of cat and mouse, with each trying to outmaneuver the other. Jang Han-seok's character serves as a perfect foil to Vincenzo's heroic actions, highlighting the dangers of unchecked corporate power and greed. His performance is a standout aspect of the drama, making him one of the most memorable and compelling K-drama villains in recent memory.